Hello, everybody. It is Matt, and it is Wild Wednesday, and I am back at you with yet another review. Before I roll on to any of that, I want to wish each and every one of you a great morning, evening, dawn, day, or dusk, all that lovely stuff, because life really is too short as is. Do me a really huge favor and like, share, and subscribe. I love seeing your beautiful faces when you are here. I know I'm here an awful lot, but I have an awful lot on my plate to review. And one last little tidbit of information. Check out the description box. I give you a bigger bite of every single movie of every single day. Today I give you your brief synopsis, your starring cast, your directors, your runtime of the cut I am watching, along with a link for a trailer, a link for where you can watch this bad boy for free, and if you like it enough, you can hop over on chivisfilm.com, I believe is what it is. But I give you a link for it to where you can purchase the film if you like it enough to have in your collection. And one last little tidbit is, if you decide you can help support Matt's Movie Mania and toss me a couple of bucks, I would greatly appreciate that. Now, with all that said in mind and all that out of the way, let's roll on to the film of the day. And today's is a very interesting little ride. It runs at about 14 minutes and some odd seconds. I can't remember the exact runtime. It came out in 2018. It is directed by Braasch, and I believe it was Michael Cooney. I believe was Cooney is the last name. I know that for sure. But they co-directed this. This is none other than the movie Redder. What an interesting movie. Now, it only has a cast of two. Both of Pamela and Matthew Bender are both in this. Pamela Bender plays a character named Stormy. Matthew is her latest boyfriend, and it starts out with them in a bedroom, and she's talking about, oh, you want to try some of this bondism stuff, some bondage. Gets him down on all fours, and she decides she's going to crawl on his back. She gives him a couple of slaps to the behind, and then eventually gives him a lovely slash across the throat. She goes in, then proceeds to go into the bathroom and give herself a pep talk amongst all pep talks. She has definitely been crying. She has a bruised black eye, and she is very distraught. Now, in this conversation, she talks about her and everything from her own self-worth to is there 16, 17, 18, heck, maybe even 30 victims at this point. She even goes over what she's going to do with the when she calls the police. Which, when she calls the police, she is very brief and tells them, oh, there's been a lot of noise next door. I've heard some screaming. It sounds like they're fighting really bad. And oh, by the way, it smells like gasoline. Lights the place on fire. Very interesting movie. It's going to be a very short review because being only 14 minutes long, it's really hard to talk about the exact subject matter with this without giving away every single bit of it, because it is very short and brief, and most of it is spent throughout that time of Stormy standing in front of the mirror giving herself this pep talk. Now, is it worth your watch? Yes, it is 100% worth the watch. I'm a huge fan of Braasch. I think he is a phenomenal director and has made some good stuff that I've seen throughout the way, from his short on Doomsday Stories, his short on I Slay on Christmas, The Amazing Guardian Angel, to Mutilation Massacre, I believe is what it was, are the 4 out of his that I've seen thus far. I believe he also did something for Horror Tales or 666.com part 3 or whatever it is, Horror Tales 3. I think he did a segment on that as well. But anyways, he is a very good director. I love his style. His personality is off the charts good as well. I love seeing his Facebook posts because they're always interesting. The guy is definitely somebody who I would say is an everyday average man, and I really enjoy that out of him because it makes him more of a likable person, a likable director, and I just love that, and it really does, it really helps. And then we also have Nina Trader on here doing the special effects as usual for Chivis. I feel like she does a very, very good job. I'm always happy to see both Derek and Nina working together. I mean, they're together 24/7. They might as well work together. All right, now on to the 3 things that I love my movies to me. The first is audio. The audio is crisp, cool, and clean, as I like to say. There is not a moment in it where I cannot understand what Stormy is saying. I feel like her character, she is delivering the lines perfectly, to the point to where you never once have to rewind it and replay it to hear what she has said. There's no weird audio bumps or glitches or anything, any outside distraction or distortion. It is very, very, very good. So I'm going to give it an A+ on that end. Now on to the dialogue. The dialogue is fun and very ominous feeling, and it definitely shows the craziness of Stormy's character. Stormy is batshit crazy, guys. Like, the things she says is just like, whoa, girl, you need to back it up a little bit, slow down, back the train up, and maybe rethink your outlook on all this, because the fact that you are a beautiful woman and that you're getting away with murder after murder after murder does not show that that you're a sane person. She's just absolutely over the top with this dialogue, and I loved it. It is just delivered perfectly. Pamela Bender did a great job in this, so I'm going to give her an A+ on her end. Now, on to the third and final thing, which is editing. Editing is very nice. It keeps a steady forward momentum, never loses its pacing. It keeps you attached to the screen the entire time. It was the fastest 14 minutes I've ever watched because it went by so fast. I wasn't expecting it to go by so quickly, just because it's mostly somebody standing in front of a mirror talking to themselves. So it's very interesting at that aspect. So definitely I'm going to give it another A+ on editing. Now on to my final score of 1 through 5. Is it going to get the 5? Not quite the 5, but it's more of a 4.999999. I really like this. I'm going to watch it again just because I liked it so much. I'm a huge fan of Derek's, and I will be doing a couple more of his films next month as well. I will be back on Friday for yet another review as usual, every 2 days. And then so on and so forth. Friday will be the first of the month. So this is the last review of the month. Whoa, this month flew by. Alright guys, love your faces, and as always, peace.